And remember, if I can cook it, so can you. So go nowhere. Let's create sopa de bacalao or cod soup. And all I need here is, a small piece of cod, little bit thick, sea salt or any type of salt. I have some peppercorn, which I smash here. It went from the little balls into smash. I smash it. I'm going to need some smoked paprika. That's a nice one here. Oh, I have about a cup and a half of seafood stock. You can use water. Some extra virgin olive oil. I'm going Portuguese today. I have about 3 or 4 tooth of smashed garlic. Little bit of butter. A tomato, which I mince. About 1/4 of an onion, which I chop. This is what we call sofrito in Puerto Rico, preserve. Link in the description how to make this stuff, and also link if you don't want to preserve this sofrito, if you want to do real time, is another link. And this happens to be, this is optional. This is some sweet peppers from the islands, and I managed to get some. This is optional once again. And what I did is, what they call it in Spanish, ají dulce. I preserved them. And it's a link in the description how to preserve any type of sweet pepper that they're hard to find. And here I have some freshness. Fresh thyme, fresh oregano, and fresh rosemary. Oh, and I have some small amount of bell pepper, red, orange. I have a little bit left, so I decided to cut it and add it to this delicious meal. Very simple. So this is fresh cod. It's not the salted type, it's fresh. So I had to add salt to it. Let me move this thing out of the way. And add salt in both sides. So I have some the peppercorn left, the one that's mashed. And what you do is you grab this and you kind of put some. Give it that kick, a little bit of that kick, you know what I mean? I have a small pan. This one happened to be cast iron. Actually, this is about 100 years old. But you can use any type. It doesn't have to be cast iron. I'm going to put a little bit of the extra virgin olive oil. Not a lot. It's about a tablespoon. Not a teaspoon, but a tablespoon. And I've been preheating this. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to waste time. It's right now medium high. I'm going to reduce it to a couple notches above medium. About 2 minutes later, I'm going to flip it. Put a little bit of butter. And cook this side for about 2 minutes. You're not fully cooking it, you're just, giving it some texture and flavor. So 2 minutes later, see how nice? What I'm going to do is I'm going to get it out of here so it doesn't fry anymore or cook anymore, okay? I'm going to put it away from here. Let it rest. So I have a medium-sized pot. Kind of deep of, because I'm not going to cook a lot of soup. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to put to waste the oil that I use for the catfish. I'm going to scrape this a little bit and put it here. I'm adding these flavors here. Heat is currently a couple notches above medium. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add the onions. Trying to saute this baby. Sofrito. And this sofrito stuff, which I show you in my link, it uses, like onions, sweet peppers, red and green, cilantro, oregano, onion, the good stuff, garlic. Now I come my preserve, which is optional, pepper. Preserve meaning that was in the freezer. I liquefied that thing because it's hard to find. Put it there. And what I'm going to do, I'm creating this base. Garlic. Smash, big chunks. Peppers, sweet. Tomato sauce. No, I like a small tomato. Now what I'm going to do is grab my paprika, which is smoked. This is a nice quality one. Just put a little bit on top of the tomato. Mix things up. Add your catfish now. So it mixes with the flavors. And now it's time to add the seafood stock or water. Two cups might be more appropriate. So let me add a little bit more. Hold on. So I made about 2.5, maybe 2 1/4 cup of the stock or the water, whichever you want. And I'm going to let this baby cook, couple notches above medium. I'm going to add also some of the oregano, thyme, rosemary. And I keep in chunks, because I want the aromas to stay there. And I'm going to be messing with this. But as I do that, I'm going to give this a taste just to make sure the level of salt or whatever is good. Put a little bit more to my taste. And you're going to let her heat up. Put a cover. If you start boiling like this, just reduce the heat, couple notches below medium, maybe medium low. So about maybe 10, 12 minutes later, ooh, look at this baby. Final touch. Going to put an egg. Or two, an egg or two. To create that protein, huh? I'm going to let it cook for another 2 or 3 minutes, okay? Just put in that egg. And here we have it. Now it's time to transfer the baby to a plate and enjoy this soup.